Hello there, friends and family of First United Methodist Church. I've got a lot to talk to you about today and have some exciting news, so I hope you've got a few minutes to listen to this live update from First United Methodist Church in downtown Morganton, North Carolina. I'm Dana McKim, the pastor here. We are delighted to let you know that we have hired a new minister of music and worship. Robert Summerell, who is the director of choirs at Freedom High School here in Morganton, has accepted the position of minister of music and worship. And we're very excited to have him on our staff. Robert brings a significant number of skills, gifts, and talents to the table, and we're looking forward to having him working with our chancel choir, our handbell choir, efforts toward some contemporary music, and we're excited to see what God is going to be doing through Robert. Don't worry, Abby is still here. Abby is a vital part of our staff and our ministry here at First United Methodist Church. We have worked out a way to be able to keep Abby on full-time, and we are changing her position, role, and title. She is now Minister of Discipleship here at First United Methodist Church. Abby is deeply committed to the life and ministry of our congregation. She has managed to do the impossible and actually grow both our youth and children's ministry during this time of COVID. And we've done some amazing things, and we have some amazing things planned. Abby now has a couple of staff that are working with her to make that happen, and we'll be introducing them to you as well. So we're just very excited about what's on the forefront from us. We continue to look ahead to what is new, what is possible, what the next steps are going to be. And the news is mixed. In conversation that I was able to have yesterday with the county director of health for our county health department, it does seem as though there's a trend just ahead, just down the road a few weeks from now, where we are going to begin to see significant changes in our COVID numbers here in Burke County. And so we are looking forward to the possibilities of reopening, but that's not this week. In the meantime, for those of you who have a passion for our music ministry, we want you to know that we are going to immediately begin to plan for our next steps in music for this Christmas season. Robert is anxious to get choirs up and running again, anxious to try some new things. Our handbells are going to be looking at some music, and ideally, we hope to be back in the sanctuary sometime late October, November, but definitely for Christmas. And so we're going to begin working on our Christmas music. So we want to let any of you know, if you have a heart or a passion for our music ministry at any level and in any way, we do hope that you will make plans, keep an eye out, keep an ear out, and listen for opportunities to begin rehearsals with groups within our church. This is just very exciting news, and we're looking forward to getting that part of our music ministry functioning again after a long season of fighting off COVID. We are moving some things around in the office, relocating a few offices so that we've got people in the right places. And that work is just about finished, so we're thankful for that. And we're thankful for those of you who continue to support us financially. It has been a real challenge to make sure that we meet all the needs that we have going on here at the church, and I'm just so grateful, so thankful for each of you who have stayed true to your tithes and your gifts, and responded when we have had a need above and beyond what you would ordinarily give. And so, this is just fantastic the whole way around. What's not fantastic, though, and I'm just going to continue to be a sounding gong and a clanging cymbal about this, but I do so in love because I love our church. I love our community. Our full vaccination rate in Burke County is only at about 40%. And we are told that until we hit close to 90%, we can expect these cycles of COVID to happen over and over again. We can expect the deaths that are coming along with this to happen in cycles over and over again. It's not going to change until we get people wearing their masks and getting vaccinated. There's just no substitute for it, and there's no excuse not to. Now, some of you do have challenges and you're immunocompromised, and you have to do what you have to do to keep yourself safe. But that is not the case for the majority of our population. The majority of our population is more than capable of getting that vaccine and turning things around. I'm your pastor. My job, my responsibility is to watch out after the flock. And I'm supposed to help keep you healthy, well, good, looking out for each other, loving each other, caring for each other. And that's what it means to get vaccinated. That's what it means to wear a mask. And so we strongly urge you and strongly encourage you to continue to tell the truth. Stop spreading misinformation and continue to tell the truth about this disease and about this vaccine. Make sure that you get your news and your information from trustworthy news sources that are truth-speaking news sources, and not from the many fantasies that seem to appear on social media on a constant basis. We've got to knock this out, folks. We've got to do what has to be done to put an end to COVID-19. It's not going to happen till we get people vaccinated and we get people to wear their masks until that happens. And so I'm hoping we can have better news for you about face-to-face worship sometime in the next few weeks. But for now, we are going to continue to worship virtually. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, the first Sunday in October, is going to be World Communion Sunday. We will be having World Communion that day, and we'll invite you to come by the church to pick up a worship packet. For those of you who live further away, we'll be mailing those out to you so that you can have the advantage of having the elements with you when we have that particular service. We've done this before, and we hope that you'll plan to participate with us again. Thanks for your time. God bless you richly. Looking forward to seeing you in worship.